I'm actually pretty fearless, which is great. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that one time I was almost murdered, and I'm really sure of it. So I'm going to tell you that story about when I was 24 years old, not a care in the world, and just basically an ignorant, naive motherfucker. So, it's June 9th, 2011, and I had a brand new car. I had a sexy pink Verizon Razr flip phone. And I had the biggest road atlas you've ever seen. I mean, it was huge. So I was like, this is great. I'm gonna graduate from college next year. I should just take a road trip from Canada to Mexico and then sort of back to Canada, and whatever, I'll figure it out. So that's what I did. So this is at a point when I'm just cruising through southeastern Texas between Beaumont and Dallas, which if you've ever been there is nowhere. There's nothing. It's really, really desolate. So the highway there is like a 80-mile-an-hour highway, which means you go like 110 because nobody cares. And it also means that you have a six-pack of beer in your passenger seat, and because, again, I'm 24, I'm listening to like really loud Ryan Adams and probably some Bright Eyes, if we're being very honest. So I'm doing that, and it's great. I'm like, I should take a break. I've been driving for like 5 hours. So I pull over. No, I lied. I didn't pull over right away. I'm seeing these like prairies and cemeteries, and I'm like a little goth at this point because I'm 24 and I'm an art student and I'm a girl, so I'm like, I should take a break in the cemetery and smoke a cigarette. And then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm looking for somewhere better than that to take a break. I see this picnic table and I'm like, that looks great. Like around to it because I'm going like 100 miles an hour. Like all the like huge Texas trucks with like flags blowing on them, but I'm not that. I'm like in a little Honda because I'm a 24-year-old college student. So I pull around, I stop, I get my cigarettes, which are Camels, like Camel number 9s because I'm a 24-year-old girl. And so I get those. I get a beer out of my passenger seat because I'm just an asshole. Like, don't do that. This is terrible what I'm doing right now. Take the beer, take my cigarettes, leave my phone because it's just a phone. Like, you can't look up anything fun or like check your Facebook because it's 2009, y'all. There's like nothing. It's just a phone. Leave it. Leave my doors unlocked because I'm careless and young. I get to this picnic table. There's a hill, it's wooded, it looks great. An entry point, an exit point. I'm like, this looks like perfection. I'll just hike up here, I'll smoke a cigarette, I'll drink a beer, and then I'll continue on my way. Maybe I'll see a tornado later, that'll be great. So, get up to the top of the hill. It's not a long hike. I'm gonna say it's probably like an 1/8 of a mile altogether. I'm maybe 250 feet from my car. I get to the top, I get to sit on this log, I see my car, I see the highway, I'm like, God, this is the best break ever. I'm so young and carefree, smoking my cigarette, drinking my beer, and then this white Ford Crown Vic rolls up right behind my car, parks like 2 feet from my bumper, and at this moment, I feel what my grandmother would call a catch in your spirit, which is actually just fear of everything. Because I've been driving and drinking, not heavily, but enough, all day. I'm drinking right now, and then I'm like, shit. So I start digging a hole to bury the bottle, and I chug the beer, because you don't throw it away. You never throw it away. You drink it, and then you bury it. So that's what I did. So I'm like digging this hole and I'm looking at this Crown Vic and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to get a DUI in a state I don't live in and I'm gonna be screwed, I'm gonna have to call my mom, and it's gonna really suck. So that's where my mind is at. Meanwhile, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the car because I'm freaking out. And then I look and I notice that the man who has gotten out of the car and is circling my car is in no way a police officer. Like, this man looks like in my memory, he's wearing like a black shirt and some like nondescript pants, like dark khakis or maybe jeans or something. He's Bruce Willis. He's definitely not a cop. He's going to probably do something not good to me. So he's circling my car, looking in all of my windows, and because I'm stupid, it's like a guitar with a scarf tied around the neck of it, and like half a six-pack of beer, and my phone, which is a pink Razor. Hello, I'm a single college student girl. Please come get me. Yeah, that's all going through my mind as I like finish my cigarette from behind the log at the top of this hill, and I'm like watching this guy, and he circles the car, and he goes back to his car, and he gets into the front seat of his car, and he's doing something, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe he's a cop, maybe he's calling it in. I should just lock my door with my remote key and like run, and then I look behind me, and there's nothing. It's like prairie, woods, sort of, hill, sort of, woods. So I was like, shit. I duck, I get down, I crawl a little bit, I'm watching him. Then he goes to his trunk, opens his trunk. I wish I was making this up. I am not. I am lucky to be alive. He opens his trunk and pulls out a shovel and a blanket, wraps the shovel in the blanket, puts it between our two cars, and starts walking up the hill. At this moment, I lose my fucking mind. I was like, that's it, I'm stupid, I'm dying. So I watch him. He comes up the hill, and at this point I'm like, I have no choice, I'm just gonna run. He gets mostly up the hill. I bolt. I don't look back. I don't look to the side. Maybe he's a nice man. Maybe he was like, hey, I'm here to bury my dead cat. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. The point is, I am unmurdered. I did not die. Thank you for listening.
She took my wine.